Hi everyone. I thought I would glue some more to these Rolodex cards today. You might remember a few of my videos back I had gone ahead and put down some scraps of tissue papers and napkins and things like that on these cards to give me a background to create on. So for these three I already have a background, and I'm just gonna go ahead and finish them off, and I would love it if you grab some scraps and some Rolodex cards, index cards, an art journal page, whatever, and just play along with me and glue some fun things down and use some of your scraps that have been piling up and look at it in a carefree sort of manner with no stress, and let's just have fun playing together. I'm going to start with this one. This is a napkin that was glued to, actually it's two different napkins. It was this part and then this part. And I don't really like where the two overlapped here because of the blending of the colors that was underneath. So I'm going to put a strip there to cover that up. And I just love how that looks. I don't know if you can see that. There is some purple in the design there, but I want to encourage everybody to save little bits like this that come out of magazines or catalogs or whatever. I've got a whole box full of this stuff, and it's mostly just some strips. There's a few here that are from, you know, art I've created, stuff like that, from jelly prints and things, but the majority of things that are in here are from magazines and catalogs. See, this is clothing. You can cut, you know, a piece of a dress or a piece of some curtains or something like that, and you can use this in your art, and nobody would ever even know that it came from fabric, like clothing that was already made. Now this is a shirt, and if you look closely you can see there's buttons right down the middle. But depending on how you use it, you know, it really doesn't matter, and it adds a lot of wonderful texture and appeal to your pages. So I've just got a whole, you know, basket just full of this stuff, and I love to use it in my collage projects. So don't throw away a page just because it doesn't have like a magazine page. Don't throw it away just because it doesn't have a focal point on it. You can always find texture. Like, I may not use this piece, I might, depending on what I'm making, but I would definitely use that, you know, as some wonderful part of a collage. You know, I think it would be awesome. So that's just a little tip for any of you guys who are looking for little bits and pieces or wondering where I get my little bits and pieces. They literally all just come out of catalogs and magazines for the most part. So I like the way this looks here, and it covers up where that bit right there didn't look so great. So I want to go ahead and add that to this card. A little bit bumpy underneath there because this was very textured from the napkin that, of course, wrinkled when it's glued down, as they all do. So let me trim this off. I think it's going to look a lot better when I get that trimmed. Okay, see that little piece? I'll just hang on to that because there may be a need for that at some point, and it just sits right in the box, so it doesn't matter. It's not in my way. It's not causing me any problem, but I may be really glad I saved it one day. Okay, so because there is just a whole lot of color, I did want to add a little white to the background of this, and I'm going to try this Jelly Roll pen. Typically I would use a Posca pen, but because I know how a Posca works, when it hits the little bumps in the napkin texture here, it's going to spray, and I don't really want that to happen, so I'm going to give this a shot. This particular Jelly Roll is a 10, and it has a larger nib than some that I've used before, so I'm going to just give this a try. And like I said, I don't know if it's going to splatter or anything. I don't think it will since it's not a paint pen, because the nib is all different. This is just a roller ball. So what will I put on there? Let's do some, I'm going to be adding some flowers on this side, so I'm thinking I might just put some leafy images behind that. So I'm going to just, it kind of skips a little, but it doesn't spray, so I'm glad it's working out just fine. I was going to put 3 little flowers here in a grouping, but I don't really want to cover all the leaves. Now I really like the leaves. So let's see, what if this was at the bottom? Kind of like that. Maybe I won't use these. Yeah, I like that. All right, and then I have a butterfly that I'm going to put on this side here. Yeah, I like it. All right, I think before I put those down, though, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of a border around, just a scratchy border. There we go. Love that. Let's go to this one. It's kind of a vintagey looking card in all of the brown tones. So I had picked out this little bird I thought was very cute. It's a little die cut. And I think that looks really sweet on that card. And I have a little flower. This is a punch on a piece of craft colored cardstock. So I'm just going to put that here, and I think I'm going to let it stick up a little, kind of have a little tab above the page there, kind of cute. And then the word hello that I had written out at some point for another project, and then I decided to use something else, so I threw it in my scrap box. So I think it would be kind of cute to be a little flag, so I'm going to cut the end here and make that a little flag. I think I'll trim it off just a little bit first. And then I'm just going to cut it right in the center, well, kind of close to center. I'm not measuring it, of course. So just cut it a little there and then cut each corner into that center mark. And we'll have a little flag. There's a little bit of a glitter effect on the bird anyway, right here on the wings. So I think that'll be fun, having that little bit of glittery sparkle effect in the center of the flower. That'll be fun. Okay, and I want to put a little light in my birdie's eye. There we go. So cute. Okay, on this one, I'm thinking I've got this little image from a magazine that is a person planting some, looks like some lettuce, possibly, I don't know for sure, but it came out of a magazine or a catalog or something. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm going to put that down here. And then I've got a little watering can that I cut out of a magazine too. So I was thinking I would glue that here, maybe a little something to have the watering can sitting on. And this is just another piece of paper from a magazine. It was a photograph of some fabric. You can see the pattern in the fabric. But once it's put down and is part of your project, you don't realize that it's fabric at all, and it could be anything, you know. So I think that's cool. Now I don't know if I want to go that way or if I want to go this way. Yeah, I might just do that and cut that extra bit off. Let that sit right there. Kind of cute. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put these words on it that says the best is yet to come, because we know when that lettuce grows up, that's going to be awesome. I think that's just as sweet as it can be, and it was so simple. Love it. I might put a little leaf up here for a tab. I'll have to look through my stuff and see if I can find one of my little leaves. Okay, the next one I want to do is a start from scratch one, where these already had backgrounds. This one doesn't. And I had found this little image in a children's book, and I just think it's adorable. And so I thought that is the perfect size for a Rolodex card. So I've got to figure out where I want to put it, how I want to do this. Let's see. I've got some little squares. These also came out of magazines. I believe these were fabric swatch, ideas of what the fabrics or pillows or whatever would look like. And I just thought they were so cute. I wanted to keep them and use them. So let me see if I've got enough here. Love that I found another little phrase to go with that. I love it. Okay, now I've got this little piece of, it's a punch. It's a little border punch, and this is really, really thin paper. probably is copy, printer paper, but I'm not sure. But I know that I'm going to tear it if I try to use a glue stick. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of this tacky glue on my little sheet of deli paper here. And I'm going to lay this in it and pull it up and stick it down. Because I think that's going to be the best way to get glue on it without ruining it, I hope. Scared me for a moment there. Okay. I actually think I'm going to drop it. I actually think I'm going to cut this away on this end right here. I don't think I need that one. I'm just going to cover the seam right where I joined the picture of her and these little black and white images. Like that. Just adds a little bit of extra fun. Then I'll snip this one off. How cute. There we go. I like it. Very happy with that. So those are my 4 cards. Oh, let me see if I can find a leaf real quick for that green one. Okay, so I got a little leaf. This is one that I had stamped on a piece of book text. And it was a bigger leaf, so I trimmed it down because I don't need a big one for this size card. So I'm going to glue it to some cardstock to give it a little bit of stability. It's very thin book paper. So just glue it down here and then trim it up and stick it on. Let's see, I might staple this little leaf on just for fun, have it right about there. Very cute. Love it. Okay, now let's punch these. Let's punch these holes out. This is just a standard hole punch, and I'm punching it twice. For those of you who haven't seen my video or watched me do this before, I just punch it twice inside that hole, just to get as much of the shape as possible cut out. Okay, and then I take regular scissors and just trim that. And it's just much easier than trimming out the whole thing. And even though the inside of this card, the inside of these holes are not exact, it doesn't matter. Once you put it in the Rolodex, you can't see that anyway. So that's why I don't worry about that too much. Okay, those turned out very cute. I really like those, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me put these together today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you created something too. And I'm going to get ready to sign off here, but I feel like I want to outline that box on the outside as well as the inside. So I'm going to take this one and outline it. It just is blending into the background a little too much for me. So yeah, I like that. Yep, I like that better. Okay, so thanks for watching again, and we will see you guys soon in the next video. Hope that won't be too long from now, and stay safe everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.